the brewing fight, the brawl, the war between Donald Trump and Ron DeSantis is going to be epic in a way, but it's also going to be super catty and petty. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to let you know what Trump is alleged to have been saying about Ron DeSantis and Governor Christie for some reason. This is according to Maggie Haberman, who's saving all this stuff for her book, of course. Anyway, she detailed a meeting that she had with Trump in the summer in Bedminster. He's still meeting with Maggie Haberman. That's the amazing thing. Anyway, during the meeting, she spoke with Trump about Christie, one of his 2016 election rivals, to which Trump said, "I was compared to him? Why? I didn't know I had that big of a weight problem." Which, first of all, like, why? Why is that your response? Second of all, yeah, you know that you do. Come on. Come on, you know that you do. But why? Why? Especially because you know that you do. Why? Why are you bringing that up? It's a glass body situation. You don't throw stones. But he goes on from Christie. Before I let you weigh in, Christie, I guess, is easy for him to attack. He's not going to be running again. But Ron DeSantis might. Haberman wrote that she heard of Trump using similar terms to describe DeSantis. Now, she didn't witness this, but she recalled learning from sources that Trump had called DeSantis fat, a phony, and whiny, while also taking credit for him winning the governor's seat in 2018, which we've heard him say that many times before. Maybe phony, too. I haven't heard him call him whiny or fat. Again, by the way, like, we could get objective on this. I'm not pretending that Ron DeSantis is in amazing shape or whatever, but again, glass bodies, throwing stones. Look into it, Trump. Francesca, what do you think?
Yeah, you know, Trump clearly has those mirrors that they have in the rehearsal, the HBO show with Nathan Fielder, where it's like he walks by it and he sees just like this amazing, chiseled young man staring back at him. He's like, your dad did hug you when you were a kid, you know, that kind of thing. He does not see himself the way we all see him, which is a disgusting mass of fascism. He's a massive. It's
a figurative,
yeah,
disgusting man. Yeah, like, people's weight has nothing to do with whether they'd be good or bad in elected office. Like, and I just want to point that out to Trump. Ron DeSantis is going to beat you or not, having nothing to do with whether he's fat or whatever. And by the way, it doesn't seem to affect Trump either. So this is not like, please don't fill the comments with like jokes about Trump's weight or whatever. It's hardly the most important thing.
No, please fill the comments with that, because but here's the thing, is that their side perpetually participates in body shaming, especially, they love to do it if it's like anyone who is like a young woman, a woman of color, love to do that. They love
That's true.
Anybody. But their side mythically thinks that Donald Trump, underneath that like tie that goes to his knees and his little like, and his little meals, his man heels, that he is Rambo straight up. There's a 12-pack there, and you're like, no, homie, that's not the case. You don't want to see this man with his shirt off. But they equate that with masculinity, with leadership, with whatever the hell. And we, people who live in reality, understand that no, those things are not linked.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's such a weird thing. For me, it's not about the specific thing that he's attacking him for, which is, disgusting. But it's the inability to see how that's going to be interpreted. Literally every single person who hears that, even a lot of Republicans, be like, really? You're saying that? It's so weird. Honestly, what DeSantis should do, like if I could provide a bit of advice to DeSantis is, and he would never do this, it's why I think he's going to get destroyed in 2024, at least as of right now. I could change my mind. I just don't think he can put up a strong defense, which with Trump has to be a strong offense. He should just say, oh, that's interesting. I saw what you said about me. Let's meet and do a shirt off dance off challenge.
Yeah.
We'll both get on stage. We'll both take our shirt off. You want to talk about alphas? I'll show you an alpha, or whatever. Some stupid Republican toxic masculinity BS like that. He'd never do it.
We'll put someone like, the Man Show used to do with women, just like have them jump on a trampoline. We'll do that and then slow it down. And then we'll all have a collective puke.
Oh my God.
I'm curious about this match. I have a lot of thoughts on this matchup. All I have to say, I know we have to wrap, is it's the vaccine. DeSantis can get Trump on the vaccine because Trump wants credit for actually rolling out the vaccine. And it's the one thing that DeSantis will probably talk about It's his only angle if he chooses to take it. But he also needs that MAGA base. So we shall see.
And that is, so I think you are very right. I think that's a great point that you're making. But of all the things to attack Trump on,
right?
It's like the one thing he was kind of right, like not right in that, like, it would never have happened if not for him. That's BS. Literally everyone would have put government money and it would have been produced exactly the same, probably faster. But he at least said kind of that you should take it. He backed off because he's a coward and he got booed. But he kind of told people to take it. And that's the thing that he's going to be beaten on. That is infuriating. Anyway, by the way, really fast bit of good news. If we could jump ahead to graphic 9. Good news from my perspective, at least. I'll leave that to you to decide. Gavin Newsom says he is definitely not running for president in 2024. So on the Democratic side, supposedly. And by the way, Gavin Newsom, if he says something, you can take that to the bank. He would never, like, go back on that or anything. That's not going to happen. He says, not happening. No, not at all. I've said it in French, Italian. I don't know German. I mean, I cannot say it enough, but thank you. It's humbling. It is sweet. It's a nice thing to be asked. I mean it. And I never trust politicians, so I get why you keep asking. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see. I say clear the path. Let's just have a nice little scrum of awesome progressives. Choose the best progressive. And that's the person who takes on DeSantis or Trump.
Scrum of progressives. I like that.
What I want. Scrum of progressives. Let's copyright that.